Hello and welcome. Aren't we supposed to have art? I thought we had art. Hello and welcome. This is the story of the Phoenician Scheme. Hold on to your buttocks.
Korda Land and Sea Phoenician Infrastructure Scheme. I've appointed you sole heir to my estate.
Why? It's been 6 years since our last meeting.
I have my reasons.
Which are what?
My reasons? I'm not saying.
The movie follows Zsa-zsa Korda, a wealthy, corrupt, and ruthless businessman who survived 6 assassination attempts. Realizing his number might be up soon, he tracks down his estranged daughter Liesl, a nun in training, to inherit his fortune and to assist in his latest shady business, the titular Phoenician Scheme. I've been a fan of Wes Anderson ever since I saw Bottle Rocket when I was younger. And his latest film, The Phoenician Scheme, is fantastic. Although I do have one small note. From the very first frame, it's clear this is a classic Wes Anderson film, which you either love or you don't. We have the iconic symmetrical camera compositions that I never get tired of looking at, superb production design, gorgeous sets, deadpan performances from well-known actors, and quick, witty dialogue with very dry humor.
Call it. Heads. Heads.
I know it seems he does the same thing over and over again, but I think he has perfected his style and this is what he enjoys making. And I still really enjoy watching his movies, even though I would like to see him take on a different genre. Just once. I thought this movie was funnier than his previous 2 films because it really leans into the absurdity of the comedy. Michael Cera nearly steals the show as the Scandinavian entomologist Bjorn, who quickly becomes part of the scheme. His character partly reminded me of his imaginary character in the film Youth in Revolt, which I cannot recommend enough. Very funny. But it also has the strained dynamic between Korda and Liesl to add a little drama. I'd never heard of Mia Threapleton before seeing this movie, but I bet we're going to see her in a lot more projects after this. The chemistry between her and Benicio Del Toro was great. I really liked how both characters start to influence each other as the movie progresses. She, as a nun, slowly becomes more flashy and adventurous, while her father gradually figures out what really makes him happy. Their relationship, as awkward as it is, becomes the heart of the story. And even though the movie does have its sweet little moments, especially in the end, I wasn't particularly emotionally moved. And here's the reason. Almost all of Anderson's characters have this stoic quality to them, especially in his later films. It's a quality I really enjoy, and it's what makes the delivery of the lines work. This mostly pairs perfectly with comedy.
Well, hello there, chaps.
But when it comes to the more sensitive and emotional parts of the story, it almost has the opposite effect. There, the stoic nature of the characters almost feel like a hurdle, because it seems they don't care.
You're saying her mother died 3 weeks ago? Yes.
In his previous films, there were often small, tender moments that always really moved me, whether a subtle gesture, a meaningful look, or even a character crying on screen. Those tiny little moments would really hit home for me. But in this film, I didn't feel that connection. However, the Phoenician Scheme is fantastic in every single way. And like I mentioned earlier, there are sweet little moments, especially in the end. But the lack of one of those tender little gestures, for me anyway, prevented the film from being phenomenal. Wes Anderson hasn't yet made a movie that I didn't like. So while I really enjoyed The Phoenician Scheme and I do recommend seeing it, I don't think it's one of his best films. Don't get me wrong, it is masterfully done in every possible cinematic aspect, but personally, it didn't hit me hard emotionally. That being said, I can't wait to see this again as soon as it comes out.
Where's for father? Take this miserable sin into the company.